Why would anyone want to get rid of something that provides energy without causing all of these natural disasters?
This is for educational and entertainment purposes only.
Hello, and welcome to the Think Tank, where we use critical thinking, deductive reasoning, just a pinch of common sense to draw unbiased and logical conclusions. Today, we're here to talk about clean energy, and in particular, windmills for some reason. Oh, the reason is because Donald Trump hates windmills. I wonder why. Probably he hates solar energy. He really doesn't want to help Elon Musk with cars that don't guzzle gas. He is not for clean energy. He hates windmills. Let's discuss why. So, Donald Trump is buddied up to oil oligarchs. He conferenced with them and then attacked the country and stole their natural resources, where their greatest input was oil, one of the top 5 oil distributors in the world, the country you might know as Venezuela. Hey everybody, this is your boy Leo. You know me. I've been doing commercials for 15 years, television commercials, radio ads, billboards. Now I'm trying to step it into the big leagues. I want to be an independent filmmaker. I've got the degrees, I've got the experience, and I need your help to make my first independent film, Garot. So Garot is Boys in the Hood meets Clue. So these dudes from Brooklyn is trying to buy their drugs to supply the hood. So they go to the mafia stronghold and they purchase their drugs, but one of them turns up dead. And now there's a race to find out who did it. The Godfather's going to send in his hit squad, Squadra Assassina, to take them out. They don't figure out who did it because somebody died on his turf and he's not happy and he can't have stuff like that happening in his business. So please, if you want to show support, my Kickstarter campaign is down in the description box. So why does he hate windmills? They're ugly. They kill birds. I have to laugh. The claims are so utterly ridiculous. He can only be speaking to a deep base that will believe anything he says, and even they are waking up thanks to the Epstein files. I wish it wasn't something that was so atrocious as little girls being molested. And there are other things. They're waking up, they're going to the store, they're looking at like, hey, wait a minute, time out. This was $5. Why is it 15? Like, they're waking up. Let's talk about windmills. The windmill, a source of clean energy. Just the wind blows and you can put lights on in the house. You don't have to pay a bill. You might have to build a windmill, but we don't have to burn oil and destroy the ozone layer and I don't know, cause global warming and climate change, which are not the same. Global warming is a side effect of climate change. Climate change is the problem. Global warming now, I did teach environmental science for a couple of years. I have a little bit of understanding. Climate change is the temperature going up like 2 degrees and causing stuff like earthquakes and global warming and so on and so forth. Why would anyone want to get rid of something that provides energy without causing all of these natural disasters? It's because he's buddying up to the oil companies. Hey, let's go invade Venezuela. More oil. Who are we going to sell this oil to? Everybody's switching to clean energy. I got you. Yo, windmills suck. They're ugly. They kill birds. They cause seismic shifts in the Titanic, like whatever words he makes up that we call word salad now. They're garbled. It's because of his mental decline, so I don't want to make fun of somebody who has a handicap, as Trump obviously is now impaired. However, the entire reason that he attacks windmills is because his oil buddy oligarchs, the ones running things, the ones that are paying to put the East Wing into a new condition where now there's a ballroom and all the grift, the stealing of money from American people and putting it into the hands of the most wealthy in the world, the oligarchs, or at least in the country, dare I say the world. All of this is the reason he hates windmills, because windmills will take money out of oil companies' pockets. If you don't need to burn oil because you can use clean energy and it saves the environment, why would you put money in their pockets? They're going on taking countries over so they can get more oil They got to refine the oil dispensaries. How they, because it's when you pull oil out the ground. I worked in this industry as well for like 15 years. When you pull oil out the ground, you get crude oil. You have to refine it to make it usable to, I don't know, factories, which is generally, wow, it's been like 10 years since I've done this. We have to refine it. Like in the house, you use number six oil. That's generally, residential fuel. You can use windmills instead, but you can also use like number two oil. And if I remember correctly, and that oil will allow factories to run because they don't need to refine it as much, which obviously causes more smoke because it's not as refined, which destroys the ozone layer and our environment even more, makes it harder to breathe because of smog. But we're going to make America great again. It's going to be like the 1940s industrial era where, people couldn't breathe and were dying because, cancer and all of that, the light things, because we want to make oil tycoons wealthier. Windmills is the answer. Clean energy is the answer. Green energy will save our planet and allow us to live longer because we will be breathing air instead of pollution